Hello, hello, welcome back to another part of the T110E5 grind. We're at the M6, and I'm in stock. And before anyone asks, yes, I've loaded the stock and up with full premium because, I just have the feeling that this game I'm gonna get thrown into a tier 8 game. Even though it's completely stock and I haven't played a single game in this yet. It's on Redshire, so that's a good start. Hopefully I can make the stock M6 work, because I am not looking forward to using this 3-inch gun. Basically, the key to the M6 is getting to that 90 as fast as possible, because that gun really takes this tank to another level. And there's a reason why I say this, because the gun itself is good. The tank, however, specifically the side here, you get shot, and yeah, there's a lot of tanks that will just ping you with the HE. And would you know, my first game in this tank is a tier 8 game. A fairly heavy tier 8 game, it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. It's mostly tier 8s and 7s. I'm fully stock. That's a great, what happened to, preferential matchmaking for the first, like, few games in a tank? No? Don't get that? I don't get that. I get to play this stock tank against tier 8s when I have 157 millimeters of penetration maximum right now? You cannot script this. That's so funny. I'm glad that I've been doing these live, because I can, like, show the dumb things like that, because I am fully stocked. Genuinely, I am fully stocked. I have not played a single game in the M6 until now. And I gotta go up against tier 8s with, about 150 pen. And no mosaic. Oh. 2, 3 shots. Get down here and try to get below their line of fire. Probably not gonna work, because something is spotting me. And I sure can't fight them. Nothing of my team's over here, so that's a great sign. I'm gonna start backing away slowly and see if I can actually reposition, but the M41D is probably gonna make that impossible for me. Well, I got 500 assisted. Okay, what's spotting me right now? Something can see me and it's like right over there, and I don't trust that in the slightest. So I'm just trying to get away right now. That's basically all I'm trying to do. How the fuck did I bounce a G-Sword shot? What the fuck? Excuse me? How did I bounce the G-Sword? I think this is very insightful as to, like, the current state of matchmaking. Because I'm fully stocked. I don't have a whole lot of E-range. I have an okay crew. The gun is not good for fighting tier 8s, I can tell you that much. But the fact that my very first game... This is the new player experience, by the way. I want you to know that. This is what happens to new players. And kind of a secondary reason of why I wanted to do this series. It's like, there are people that play this game, yes, but you have to understand that the chances that new players stick with something like this is very, very low when their experience is that. And the same thing goes for, like, Cold War. when the new player experience goes from, okay, I have relatively enough health to deal with all of these, to getting shot to shit by ATGMs and whatnot, or high alpha guns. Like, once they start encountering high alpha guns, then it's like, wait a second, It's one of those things where, like, the people that enjoy this game are gonna stick with it and learn the, like, little intricacies. This poor panther is killing me, by the way. This poor panther is killing me, by the way. If this panther had HE, it could deal with this KV4. There we go. There it is. There's the HE finally. Holy shit. I will apologize for that little critique, but, like, Jesus Christ, watching shell after shell bounce off the side of a KV4 hurt my soul. Oh. But for real, the new player experience in this game is not super great. And I'll be the first to tell you that. Like, do I want this game to do well? Yes, I do, because I've been playing World of Tanks in some facet for over a decade. If I didn't like World of Tanks, I would not still be playing it after a decade. I think there's potential, but at the same time, it's like, damn. People that don't really like, somewhat like tanks, are not gonna be drawn to, like, stay with something with such a harsh experience for new players. It's like Cold War, I will say, is a bit more forgiving for newer players because of one thing, and one thing only. More HP. Even though the 4005 can realistically two-shot everything it can see, I still think it's a better, like, experience for people that are just getting into the game. Because it gives you that little room of, okay, you can make, like, one major mistake, and you can probably get away from it. Whereas in the original mode of the game, you kind of don't really have that opportunity to make a major mistake and get away with it. Unless people mess up or RNG just, for some reason, shines upon you. And, of course, with the existence of artillery, you can still be playing the game correctly and be punished for it. That is still something that I have issues with. But that's something for another time. Right now, new player experience, which I think I demonstrated pretty well there. Fully stock. I tried to do something. Got outspotted by a tier 8. Something that could literally punch through every part of my tank, no matter where I was or angled. Somehow bounced one shot and then got ripped apart. And that was a fully stocked game. My very first game in this tank. I get thrown into a tier 8 game. I think something's a little wrong with that. Because unless they changed it, I was pretty sure you're supposed to get, like, some sort of preferential matchmaking for, like, at least like one game. But no, just tier 8s right away. And I got 517 assisted and 108 damage. What a first game in this tank. What a first game. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap things up there before I go on a rant, and I'll try to get this thing fully upgraded. I don't know if I'll be able to make another video in this series next week, but I will be working on something. I'm gonna actually show you all as I wrap up this video, because damn, I know I didn't have a whole lot of gameplay in that. And you may be wondering, like, oh, is that what we can expect from the series? No. To be honest, The reason why I do these live and don't actually like cherry pick my results or do a recording of this is because I want you all to know what it's like. Like, I want to give you a genuine 100% guarantee of what live gameplay is like in this game. It's like, would it be good to show you all some of the best games I've had? Yes. Yes, it would, because I've had, like, in some of these tanks, I've had close to 4K damage games. But those are not super common. Like, you have to really work, and it has to be a combination of your team being not the best and the other team being equally not as good. It's a myriad of things, but I digress. What I wanted to show you, the thing that I'm working on, because, like, I'm almost to the 4005, so I'm probably gonna do something on that in Cold War. I'm literally probably like one solid game away from getting this, so be on the lookout. I'll probably make a video on that as soon as I get it and get it equipped. And I'm also working on another comparison video. So, I'm working towards getting the Object 120, aka the SU-152 Tehran. So, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna do a comparison between World of Tanks and War Thunders, because, surprisingly, War Thunder has a pretty damn good Object 120. So I'll be very interested to see how the difference, like how they feel differentially, and how they sound will be the important thing. But anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be pretty soon, because I'll probably keep playing this a little bit more to get the 4005. So if there's another video that comes out today, you know I literally recorded it like after that. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.